UpYou Lagos. Greetings, wonderful UpYou community, and welcome to another episode of your favorite radio show, UpYou with EZINNE. How are you all doing? Welcome to quarter 2. Wow. Congratulations for leaving quarter 1 successfully. Anyhow is a how. And I'm glad to be welcoming you to April, the month of new beginnings, new bloom, a chance to do it right, do it better, do it bigger. For us here at UpYou with EZINNE is the scale-up season. A season to be more and do more. We are very, very excited. It's our hour on radio, and I'm here to keep you company wherever you may be. So let's do this, my beautiful people. Finding self, finding purpose. My name is EZINNE Kufrekanem, and I'm your host. The topic today is woman scale up, and with me on the beat today is Toby. Toby, say hello to Nigeria.
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria.
Great. So, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Good
Fantastic. We are social. Please follow us on all our social media platforms at UpYou with EZINNE on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. We'd love to connect with you and keep the conversation going long after this program has ended. So, who is ready for this episode? Woman Scale Up. I know I'm so ready, and I hope that you are too. So, let's dig in. What is Scale Up? Scale up means to increase everything you do in such a way that the result gets you further ahead in the long run. To gather momentum in such a large force that announces you and your brand on the scene of life or in the marketplace in a manner that causes positive ripple effects for you and your brand. Isn't that what we all would like? Isn't that what we are all secretly longing for and working towards? Well, even as we bob our heads in agreement to this desire, there are questions to ask of yourselves. So please bring out your pen and paper and note these down while we come back. So the question to ask yourselves, please write down, is my life scalable? Is my business scalable? How can I increase the UpYou moments in my life? How can I replicate the UpYou moments in my life such that it can have a ripple effect on a very large scale at once? Toby here is looking around for what to write with. Unfortunately, she doesn't have paper. Well, your honest answers to these questions will certainly put you on the path to scaling up. The topic on the burner is woman scale up. Don't touch that dial. And now it's time to actually bring up our guest for today. Her name is Yinka Davies, a lady of many parts, vocalist, dancer, lyricist, and reality show judge. Yinka wanted to become an actor as this was her first passion after chancing upon a stage play in 1986 at a class excursion to the National Theatre. She cleaned and scrubbed floors just to remain in the theatre, and she soon began to get roles. Between 86 and 88, she tried to carve out a career as a painter with teachers like the renowned sculptor Bisi Fakaye and Biodun Lakon, who taught her how to paint. She joined Alex O in 1988, but hated the kind of music she was making because, according to her, it was too shallow, too bland, too flighty, and lacked depth, and she wanted a change of scene. So when she met Bisade Olungude, producer of Labaja and the Colors Band, for the first time, she felt that she was doing music that she loved, music that had depth, originality, and was addictive. Bisade Olungude introduced Yinka to the world of live music and broke open her talent as a lyricist, arranger. Yinka became the first female lead vocalist with Labaja and performed many live shows with the band. After recovering from her accident, the one she said she jammed the car, not that the car jammed her, Yinka returned to the stage on the 21st of June 1995, performing at numerous concerts in and out of the country. And in 97, she went on a tour to Europe where she performed at many festivals. She has a band named 5 and 6. Just like she and music are 5 and 6. And she performs in many shows and concerts around the country. She's been a judge on numerous reality shows, including Nigerian Idol and Hymnodia. Dear listeners, please join me to welcome the delectable Miss Yinka Davies to the show, this program. Of course, she's clapping for herself, so we need to now clap for her. Hello, Yinka. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, Ma. How are you, Mama? Hello, Mainland FM. Hello, Nigeria. Hello. Yes, everybody.
Boboy, all join.
All join.
Yeah.
No.
Yinka, we love you.
Thank you, Mama.
You know, I love you myself personally right now. You know, ba?
There's no choice in the matter. But this your scale up is for class. So I was writing. You stopped that business for me.
Okay, all right, no problem. I will let you copy it later on. Yeah.
Yes,
so let's just do the look at Yinka is amazing, isn't she?
I was writing scale up business. I stopped.
Okay. So Yinka, let's go straight to the interview. People are waiting to hear you, and I'm going to open the phone lines right now.
Okay.
The number to call is 0913-6000-410. The number to text is 0913-6000-430. Please call us to engage this bridge builder. You know, I call Yinka the bridge between the modern and the not so modern. So Yinka is the bridge that bridges the people that came before her, the Christy EZINNE, the Onyeka Onwenus, and she's there in the bridge, and she's bridging with the Ashas and also the Tiwa Savages. You heard her voice, her pitch is amazing, and she is scaled up. So Yinka, please tell me very quickly, what's your understanding and perspective of today's topic, woman scale up?
I say I don't come class. You think say the joke? Hey, ma, you don't understand the kind of English you have spoke. Or people like us, you have spark and my head is sparking. Scale up. Okay, everybody. When you are scaling, you have to do ABC and 1, 2, 3. Ma is talking about X, Y, Z. That is far from W, X, all these in-betweens. She wants you to go higher than yourself. So scaling up is not a joke. You must not give up. You must what? You must attain to grab more and aim for higher places. That is what you are trying to say, Abima. I don't understand. I hope it's that your...
Brilliant. I just love what she said. So you can't even start. You can't remain at ABC.
No.
Or 1, 2, 3.
No, man.
You must push yourself
to X, Y,
go
Z.
to X, Y,
and
Z.
go infinitum.
Oh, fantastic. I don't even need to say anything more. I like your definition of scale up. So scale up means carry yourself from where you are now,
yes,
and then go further ahead. Okay, so Yinka.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a bit about yourself, and please stop saying yes, ma.
I'm trying to write down something. Everything you are saying, I'm trying to write them. Yes. It's been a journey, and it's still a journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I bless the Lord for it. My name is Yinka Davies. I'm an entertainer. I'm not a comedian. They don't pay me for that one. But of course, it's part of the get up, because obviously you endear the people to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have to be, how do you describe it? The Africanness of us. We are communal people by nature. Mm-hmm. We have to all eat together, chop together, throw the food at each other, and it is beautiful. For me, that's it. That I miss our camaraderie. I miss our communal lifestyle, which you can leave your child next door 77 days, you forget that the child is there because they are feeding that child, not you. Mm-hmm. It is them that is feeding, and they are not even asking you for the kobo. That was the Nigeria I grew up in, mm-hmm. and that's the Nigeria I miss. I need to see a greater Nigeria than that from now on. So,
do you not just love how Yinka goes from speaking the broken English because she believes that the Queen's English cannot express what she wants to say, and how she now goes back to speaking the Queen's English because she has to go back to become the phenomenal, the quintessential Yinka Davies. Wow.
I did try, man, not laugh in French.
Oh my goodness. Yinka,
Ew.
you bring back nostalgia.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, you were just talking about once upon a time when it was communal, when you could leave your child next door and be sure that they would take care of your child. Now, when you even the thought of that gives you the shivers, you know, and it makes living really, really challenging. Okay, Yinka.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get back on track.
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you scale up from art, sweeping and mopping in the museum, to sculpture, then to acting, then to this woman that is conquering Europe, Asia, Africa, all over the world? How did you do that? By the way, I'm so jealous of you. You've acted all the plays I want to act in. Marriage of Anansewa, you were there. All of them. The king and the... what is it?
It's not intentional. It's just like I happen to fall into the place at the time they are doing it. So I put myself there by force, by fire. No, you won't agree. It's a shan't agree nature. You shan't agree. You must be at... if I have to do something in this part, I have to do it. Or if I have to carry the plate, waka pass, waka come back, fine. And that's exactly what it was. So interestingly, I was having fun. I didn't see them as a job. I was having a lifetime of love, and it's bliss. Like you are doing wedding every day. Every morning, and you're not bored. Like you, let me commend you first of all. Before people forgive me, I heard that song. Yeah, dream a little dreamer.
Me, you see,
you people you have finished me for this place. You have finished me, Rosemary. Oh my God. Oh, that is the song.
This is what happens when you have a phenomenal human being in the studio. Yinka has many parts. So she listened to an advert and she's taking the song and she's owning it and she's re-singing it. What's that thing they call it on TikTok? They say it's like mixing it or something. Duetting it. Yinka is now duetting the song.
I've never heard that one before.
Yinka, don't worry. Don't worry. You need you need to leave the universe and come into the metaverse.
Okay. No. I don't like that place. I don't understand it at all.
You don't like the metaverse?
It's not real. I have leg on the floor, please. Anything when I do, they come out and tell me about it. Do why? It's his way.
Lagos. I'm sure you guys are enjoying this show. So the number to call is 0913 6410 and the number to text is 0913 6000 430. So Yinka, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you still have the love for painting?
All of them are still, I've put all of them on Is Coming.
Okay.
Because we used to have so many schools then, for when we were children, you could go for this kind of class in somebody's house. You can go for ceramic classes. You could go for we had all sorts of things. So hey, even guitar. If not guitar, you have percussion. If it's not percussion, it's shekere. You have something, you just go and learn how to do something like this. Just little training for summer, and we did not understand it as summer. We got for lesson classes. In the course of lesson classes, we do organ playing. You do some things. And then everything started. I think the placing of tax on everything started getting everything so high up, so you couldn't even continue your classes, or you couldn't even continue. If not, what are we talking about? You'll be hearing the things I should be doing now. People will be dying and resurrecting at the same time.
Whoa. And this is coming on the Easter week. So, dear listeners, please do not die with Jesus. We just want resurrection. We're here to ask you to scale up. But you see, you've made a very phenomenal point, Toby. I mean, can you imagine? She's describing what used to happen in after school. Yeah. You go for different classes. You can go for painting, sculpturing, and all of that.
Architecture.
And now, I know you're a young mom. Do your kids have such things now?
Yes, they do. In my son's school, but I noticed that it's not all schools that have it, because when I discuss with other moms like myself, no, after they'll just read their book and all that. No. But my son's school has music. They have etiquette, they have art, they have all those things that you pay extra for if you want.
But they weren't paying anything in their time.
Which is the point she was raised into.
Because this is, I think that this is what makes you a very rounded person.
I believe so.
All the experiences you have, all the joys you
Mopping
stored
from
in your
everybody.
exactly. And so what you're now doing, what we are now seeing as you're scaling up
is like exhibiting everybody.
Is that you're effortlessly
Yes, ma'am.
flowing in and out of each role that comes your way.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow. Okay, Yinka.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep worrying also and keep making us regret that we did not.
No regrets. We will learn from mistake and now get better. There's a new Nigeria coming.
In fact, if we don't do anything on this show today, we have delivered. Every
New
woman,
Nigeria is
no
coming.
regrets.
No regrets.
You learn from your mistakes and you move forward. For you to scale up, no regrets.
No regrets.
You learn from your mistakes and you move on.
Yes, ma'am.
Yinka Davies. We are going to put that up. All right? So, Yinka, tell us, what's been your staying power? After several years in the marketplace, you're still sought after. You know, I put out that you were going to be on this show, and someone wrote in all the way from the United States of America. Oh, Yinka Davies, one of the best. Oh, please make sure you send me a tape of the interview. That's how cherished and how loved you are.
Thank you.
So what's been your staying power? You're not even aging.
It's not my fault, Mama. You can see me batting my eyelid. I mean,
Why are you blinking at me?
It's not intentional.
I'm not shopping.
It's the grace and the love of God upon my life. Mama, check me out.
So there is no grace upon my own life, or what?
Do not say I told you. Did you see me say anything outside of the thing I have said? Have I said anything outside of the saying?
Okay,
the saying is obvious.
Okay, so we love the grace of God on your life.
On your life as well.
We convert it. We convert it.
What are you converting? When you people never grow, see una. When I see una self now, una don't say una sexy finish.
Okay, so we date too. Let's buga.
I'm level up.
All right, please.
Yes,
let's go right back.
Yes,
what
ma'am.
has been your staying power?
That is it, ma. It is the grace of God upon my life. There's no English outside that English. There's no other English. There's no grammaticalization of the English. There's nothing else to say. The beauty, the oozing, the love, the joy, the constant camaraderie, the continuous continuum of the infinitum love. What is it again? Just bask.
You know, somebody who just met you will think Yinka has no problems whatsoever.
No, somebody even think I take ganja every day. You know, some people come close to my nose and they try to smell me. I'm talking of from the 80s. They've been trying to find out if I take ganja. For the first time in any television, radio, they've been trying to find out. I have never taken that thing in my life. And it was for one reason.
Tell us.
I saw my sister. A lot of my friends, were all gisting. People smoke, we smoke. I used to do a bit of all of those funny, but never did ganja. But that morning, I saw my sister swinging. She didn't take anything with us. We were drinking. She was swinging, meaning wind was carrying her about. She didn't need to take it. I saw that.
She just inhaled.
That was all.
Wow.
And that was what stopped me from even attempting anything outside water, Coca-Cola, Sprite. I'm not trying to sell them. Outside anything we consign, I will not touch it. Why? Because I saw. And these are things that we need to understand. A lot of us would have seen something to correct our mistakes and we refuse to address it when we were younger or when we have grown. Can we not learn from, you understand me, mommy? That's the scaling up part that you are.
So if you need to scale up, the first thing is for you to be disciplined, because this is discipline at its peak. For you to decide that you're not going to run with the pack. I won't do what others are doing. I'm going to be me, individual, and go on my part. Yinka, that brings me to the fact that this your offstage personality, this one that we're seeing now, it scales in notches when you go on stage. It scales so highly that you merge to become the music. We cannot be able, we watching you are no longer able to tell the woman and the music. You become one. But right after you come down from the stage, you become your normal, approachable Yinka Davis. How do you tune this thing on? I need it, because I need to become that animated That's
Do you know, I don't know what happens on that stage when I get there.
Are you joking?
No. That's why you have to be very careful what you inhale before you get there. Or intake. Who are you? Mommy, sorry. Let me give you an example. There is a place where we all are. We have extraterrestrials. You need to understand this, ladies and gentlemen. There's something about possession. Who do you give yourself to for possession? And it is very easy. When we were younger, we are doing things as young people. But when you are saying you are aiming for a direction, there is a need to address exactly who you want to be. I don't hate love music. I don't hate money talking, money singing. I don't hate it. However, there is a need to address those things that lead people astray or bring people to their senses. Either of the two. Which would you want to be? Where do you want to be? Lead people astray or send people to their destiny?
Oh, wow.
And that's the reason why I don't do too much albums. And that's the reason why I don't do too much shows. Because my position is I must lead by example.
Oh, wow.
That's the song you heard. That's for example.
Oh,
we must,
wow.
as town criers, we are the town criers. We are, as musicians, we are the people that lead people right, or we lead them to places they don't want, they should not even be going. When you see your children listening to music, what are they listening to? How is it forming their youth? These are things we need to. This is the first time I'm talking about this in any television, radio, anything. Music is a spirit. Be very careful where it leads you to. That is my admonition.
Oh, wow. This is very deep. This is very deep. Be careful what you yield your being to.
Yes, ma'am.
Because man is a spirit that has a soul that lives in a body.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you remember, what we were told or what we've read is that at last we'll be singing songs. And we're told that when we want to bring down other realms, we bring them down via music.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for being conscious of what you carry.
It's delicate, ma'am.
Thank you for being conscious of what you put out there.
The source of power we musicians have, you cannot quantify. We direct everything you do in your house. We own you. Sorry to use that word. I'm sorry if I sound
no, but you are right.
Philosophical.
You are right.
Do you think it's philosophical?
It is very philosophical and very wise.
Or it's very direct to the point. I don't know this one is philosophical or direct to the point. I have to ask that question.
Yes, you're very right. Because you see, honestly, you can listen to a song and you go from feeling bad to feeling good.
From beginning of the day till the nightfall, you have to know you are singing one particular song. How come? And you don't understand. Come on now. There's a spirit behind the spirit.
Wow, this is eye-opening. We came here to scale up and we're being scaled up phenomenally. Why are all of you laughing? We are being scaled up phenomenally. This is interesting. Okay, so let's take a bit of that for example again. Let's listen. Let me find out why I like for example. Because I have been humming it since.
Authenticity of the song. I like the lyrics. I like that it was intentionally put together.
Just stop. Because you have hit on two things that define Yinka Davies: authenticity and intentionality. You can imagine how intentional she is as a woman, as a human being, and as an artist. And then her authenticity is not something that anybody can even... look at her get up. Look at her get up. Who does this? Okay, Yinka, stop taking notes. You're not in class.
I have to...
You're here to teach us.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't be copying from us. Just be teaching us first.
We're all students. I must learn
continually,
no
right?
matter what.
Thank you. So Yinka, tell me, how easy was it for you to break into the entertainment industry of your time compared to how easy it is now to break into the entertainment industry? Are there really any barriers? Or I just wake up, I go to studio, I sing chakru 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 chakru.
Oh, that's what's happening now, actually. And everybody just, whatever you sound, everybody just, buy a book line and
LP
sing.
75. LP 75.
I have. What does that mean? LP. What does that? Is it like an album? LP.
No, Labour Party.
Oh,
When they were counting the votes.
Elu. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Oh, Elu. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay. Our upbringing shapes us, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm a gate crasher.
Oh wow.
You call me a bridge builder. I call myself a gate crasher.
Tell us about it.
I just gate crash. I am not needed there, and that is where you see me.
Oh wow.
I don't understand. What did you do here? Sorry, I came from the back door. And then I will look. I like, I don't like, I want, I don't want. I go.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, when did you start singing jazz? When did you start singing blues? When did you start singing now what for you? No, I don't look now.
So you went to where you wanted to go to. You learned what you wanted to learn.
If I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I throw it away.
And then you replicated what you
What
liked.
I like.
And before you knew it, you had a sound of your own.
Amen.
Oh. So to scale up, I hope you're getting all these principles. Yinka is actually throwing principles, but she's throwing it in her normal, fun way. Principles, you want something, you go after it, you learn all you have to learn. Take what you need, discard what you don't need, and then apply. And keep applying and keep applying until you become that thing that led you to that place in the first place. And they'll start asking you, so when were you singing jazz? When were you singing blues? But you see, they can't not help but give you the stage.
That's right. That's right.
Give me 5. I love this absolutely. Remember, the number to call is 0913 6000 410. The number to text is 0913 6000 430. Yinka, very quickly, time is running on us.
Yes,
there's always a price to pay for every dream.
Oh, yes.
What did it cost you to become Yinka Davis? The Yinka Davis.
Well, naturally, a lot of women face a lot of, sexual harassment. So you don't have to hide it. Just talk about it. Sexual harassment, or what do you call it? You can't harass and harasser. You cannot. Who do you think you are? Or you think you is? I am. I is. You are is. There's no way. I am the harasser. You can't come and take me on to harass. You rape. I will rape you back. Nonsense. Sorry, English. If this is disturbing your ears, hey, fellow Nigerians, you think you want to rape? I will rape you.
Yinka.
Yes, it's not intentional.
You will make them charge me.
No.
We can't use that word
You
on
have
radio.
to learn. Children, women, wake up and don't let anybody break you. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't let anything, no slander, no insult, no backstabbing, no petty English. You wake up, move away from such ill and negative spirits, and get and charge and get your life back.
Thank you. So what Yinka is saying is, do not let any obstacle put you down. If someone tells you something you don't want to hear, speak up about it.
That's
Always speak up about it. And when you speak up about it, then you're not enabling that person, and the person cannot keep doing the same thing. What happens is you keep quiet, it stays in the dark, and this person stays in the dark and begins to harass you. This is 2023.
That's right.
Women, speak up to scale up. I love your point. So now, Yinka, we move on.
Yes, ma'am.
It's one thing to be a performing artist.
Yes.
It's another thing to be a role model.
That's
Now, why are you hiding your face?
because people like
But you know that a lot of women actually consider you their role model. A lot of aspiring women.
Thank you, Jesus.
I remember on the show Hymnodia, I remember that most of the comments that we used to get was, oh, Georginka is authentic, she's natural, she's amazing, she inspires me. How does that make you feel?
No. It's a journey. Everybody's journey
that you're still on,
is
right?
Different.
So because you're still on the journey, you think that I shouldn't be inspired by you.
It is well. If you are inspired, please use wisely whatever it is that you are inspired by. Please, because it may not be what your cup of tea may not be the same cup of tea I'm drinking. It's a delicate position, man. I can only help along the way, but cannot help all the way.
Yeah, but of course that is what life is about. Life is how do I put it? Life is you do your bit part time, and then you go also and get refilled yourself.
Yes,
and then you come back again and do your bit.
Your bit. So just do your bit.
Yes, we love you like that. We love your humility. We love your ability to accept that you're human. That you are also fallible. Yes, so but that doesn't mean that in fact this is even inspiring that you can be who you are and still say what you're saying. So this is, or what do you think, Toby?
I think that's really, really incredible. Seeing it, I mean, I'm one of those people that look at you from a distance and say, wow, she's such an enigma. And then you being in the studio saying, I mean, even your expression says that the humility you carry, for the depth of the knowledge that you have, they're like two parallel lines. Unbelievable.
English,
yeah. They're the young ones. They're the ones coming after you.
What is the Guamoku? What is she saying?
She's trying to say that
English is para sampan.
Also, what did she they try tell you? Be say you humble gone. Say she they look you like say wow, and you just can't they talk nicely like person way she go fit relate with. How's that for me and my pidgin English?
No, you try. No, be small.
Okay, so Yinka, let's wrap up this conversation. Yeah. If you had to do it again. If you had to leave all the years you've lived again, what would you change? Would you change a thing or would you do it again?
The most important thing for me is seeing God smile. If I have to do it again, I would not bat an eyelid. I would do it again.
Thank you very much. And on that note, I don't even know if I should tell you to encourage the women again, because you have just told them, you've just given the aspect of you that only those who are close to you know, the fact that you love God and you're absolutely sold out for Him. But I'm just going to say to you still, could you please leave the women with a charge to keep moving from ABC to XYZ, irrespective of what they find in between that journey?
There is a desperation in women that we must conquer. You're looking at another woman because she is better, or you think she's better. You want what she has because you think it has to be you that own it. Those are tendencies of covetousness that destroy the beauty you have personally. Now, identify who you are. If you do not know who you are, that's no problem. If your family is broken, that's no problem. What matters most is, why are you brought here? What is the cause and what's the purpose? And that purpose, you must identify who you are first. When you see something you like, write it down. Keep them what you see in this one, write it. If you don't understand this one, wait, but do not speak against or think that you can say anything anyhow, because you don't have a clue. And then the social media is causing a lot of mayhem, and you are really running your mouth not knowing why. Do you not know how precious your mouth is? So the things I have to live with women, there are too many. Well, let us all see one another and curse one another to the end of it, and still wake up and still say we are going to have tea.
Whoa. Thank you, Yinka, for coming on the show today. Honestly, it's been an amazing, absolutely amazing hour with you. Thank you for being such an amazing human, first and foremost, before being a woman. You know, Maya Angelou must have had you in mind when she wrote her timeless poem, Phenomenal Woman. I think you are absolutely phenomenal.
I just arrange a program. Let all of us women sit down, cause ourselves to finish, then come back, come wash our body.
I hope you guys have seen her move from mommy to mama to auntie. That's Yinka for you. Don't you just love this girl? We will do that program.
That's it.
Good. So, dear women, my take today is that scaling up is about elevating your impact. Scaling up as a woman means embracing your infinite potential and realizing that you are capable of achieving greatness. It means breaking free from societal expectations and striving for success on your own terms. Our guest today is a poster woman for this, and we should emulate her to create our own posters on our respective lanes. This is where we wrap up today's edition on UpYou with EZINNE. It's been another amazing one. Toby, please just say a quick bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Lagos. See you same time next week.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook, UpYou with EZINNE. Get copies of our books, UpYou and When Adversity Strikes 5. Thank you to everyone that is involved in creating this magic every week. Starting with you, our dear listeners, our guests, our advertisers, callers, the engineers on duty, my producers, the amazing UpYou team, 98.3 Mainland FM, the sound of Lagos. You all stay strong, stay blessed, stay lifted. My name, as always, is EZINNE Kufrekanem. Until next time, it's UpYou.